I don't know anything about genetically engineered horses, Brian.
Well, what do I know about genetically engineered horses? I'm an accountant.
Well, what, to take a simple example, is a genetically engineered horse?
I've got no idea.
Dolly the sheep.
Dolly the sheep would be taller, wouldn't it?
Less wool.
Yeah, more of a horsehairish appearance,
It's
surely.
nothing like Dolly.
A longer face.
Yeah, a good deal longer in the face, I would think, yeah.
It's nothing like Dolly. Dolly was cloned.
Well,
Even faster as Dolly as well.
faster. There are some very fast sheep.
Not as fast as a horse.
Some sheep are terribly brisk.
Horses are faster than sheep.
Have you ever seen a race that establishes beyond any question that a horse is faster than a sheep?
Of course not. It'd be too embarrassing.
Embarrassing for whom?
For the sheep.
I don't know about that. Sheep aren't very easily embarrassed.
Listen, excuse me, you
Have
two.
you ever-
John, this is a very serious discussion.
Of
we've
course
got to
it
have.
is. Obviously, we've got to take time to consider it properly, Brian.
Well, that'd be good.
Well, that's right. Let's do that, because we're going to need to put in place some regulations here that hold for all subsequent Olympics,
Well,
aren't
that'd
we?
be terrific, but
Well-
the Minister is holding a press conference in 20 minutes.
Well, what happened to thinking it through?
They've organised some vet to meet us over there and explain it all to us.
Yeah, well, how long is that going to take me?
Well, 5 minutes, John.
5
That's
minutes.
all.
If it's
Come
only
on.
going to take 5 minutes, would you mind if we went to SOCOG on the way?
No problem.
Thank you.
If your horse wouldn't be too embarrassed.
Dr. Woodley? Oh, hi. Brian Dorr. How are you?
G'day.
Good. Thanks for coming over and helping us with this little conundrum. John Clark, Dr. Woodley.
Doctor.
Hello. Oh no, you shouldn't really call me doctor. Frank is fine. Frank, just call me Frank.
But aren't all vets referred to as doctor?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they are.
Hey, Frank, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are you a vet?
Not really.
Not really. What do you mean, not really? This is a concept that not really doesn't apply to, isn't it? Is there a sliding scale of vetliness, is there, Frank? Surely either you're a vet or you're not.
I'm a TV vet.
TV vet.
You know what I mean?
Not really.
John.
Frank? Frank? Frank?
So you don't know me?
Not as yet, Frank.
Because I do the TV show. Country Vet Cop.
No.
You know, g'day, and another g'day.
No.
Oh right, it's how embarrassing. Because I thought I was here to do a segment for the show. Are you my crew? I
They're
thought
our
we were.
crew.
No.
You're
Frank,
not
No, they're with
me.
us.
Frank, hang on.
That's
I
Bruce.
didn't-
Let's establish this. You're a TV vet, right? So you're an expert in animals, okay?
Not really.
Not really. Frank, how did you get to be the host?
Well, I guess because there was I think the producer. I did this ad for Quenchy orange juice, and I think they saw it, and I guess they thought I'd be good.
Quenchy orange juice, Frank.
That's right. I thought your face was familiar. You were really good in that ad. It was great.
Thanks.
Yeah. Very, very likeable.
Oh, yeah, he's likeable. You are very, very likeable.
Likeable.
Frank. Yeah. Unfortunately, likeability may not be the prime requirement for the information we need about genetic engineering in animals. I've got nothing against likeability, Frank. I like likeability, and frankly, I wish there were more of it. But on this occasion, Brian, we might have been better advised to get hold of an objectionable, obstreperous, arrogant person who actually knew something about animals.
All right, okay, Frank. You obviously learnt something from doing the show. I mean, even if it was just watching the items you introduced. Yeah?
Not really.
Frank, any chance of having a crack at a sentence that doesn't rest firmly on the twin pinions of really and not?
Yes, I did learn something.
Good.
I did. Hang on. Hang on. The Cape hunting dog from Africa is the only mammal that regurgitates food for its young.
Frank, look, I'm terribly sorry. There's obviously been a mistake. What we need is information about genetically engineered horses. We need it immediately. There is a
Horses.
press... Yeah.
No, I hate horses.
You hate,
You hate
horses.
Actually, I don't even really like any animals much. There's something unsettling about them, don't you think? The way that they look at you.
The way they look at you, Frank.
Yeah, you know that look. They have that sort of animally look where
What do you mean?
where you feel like they know something that you don't. And it probably all just stems from the fact that when, you know, I can't tell you the number of times that I've appeared on, you know, funny, wacky bloopers getting bitten on the back of the neck by a draft horse or pecked in the genitals by a chicken, or like on one occasion there was this otter that went missing on my body, and you know, to this day it still hasn't been found.
Frank, the position appears to be that you hate all animals.
I'm going to get my manager to negotiate with the producers. So for the next series of Country Vet Cop, I still host, but I never have to appear in the same shot as an actual animal.
And do you reckon the producers will wear that, Frank?
You know, of course they're not happy about it, but I think they're going to buckle.
I'm sure they'll buckle, Frank,
John.
because you're so likeable.
John.
Frank, see you later.
John.
Brian, we've obviously got a problem here.
Frank.
See you, Frank.
Right.
We've obviously got a problem here.
I know. This wasn't my idea. This was the Minister's Secretary. This is Nicholas's idea.
Listen. I just thought, you know, if a problem crops up and you need some advice regarding the Cape hunting dog, maybe.
You don't know that that's a terribly strong possibility at this stage.
Right.
Frank.
Okay, so I'll just go.
Incidentally,
So I
do you
just
think, one thing, do you think that a horse is faster than a sheep? That is not a bet. That is not a bet.
This is not my
Doesn't
problem,
anybody
John.
know
I
what's
didn't
going on?
organise
Well,
all
you're
this.
going to have to fix it up.
I can't. The thing's on any second
Well,
now.
I can't fix it up.
God, did you see Jurassic Park?
I haven't even been to Jurassic, Brian.
It was a move.
There isn't a door that way.
It was a movie. It was really scary.
Brian, just
There was this
explain
guy
to me
sitting
in
on a-
scientific terms why it is that a genetically engineered horse can't compete in the Olympics.
It's fairly obvious.
Well,
John.
explain it to me anyway
Because
and do it
it's
very
not
quickly.
a normal horse.
What is it if
not
it's not a normal horse?
It's a super horse.
Brian, that is the aim of breeding. That is why people have been trying to get the best stallion and the best mare so they can get a super horse. That's what everybody wants.
That is completely different. All
How?
right, that is just luck.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, soon they're going to have this possibility that you can get a super horse on a floppy disk. You take it over to your horse making machine. You stick a floppy disk in,
Your what?
and out comes your
Your
super
horse making machine.
A horse making
Where are you
machine.
getting all? Where are you getting all that from, Brian? That's just nonsense. I'm going to meet
Tons of horses, super horses. Armies of super horses.
cavalry,
That's what's going to happen.
cavalries of super
That's what's
horses,
gonna
Brian.
happen.
I'm meeting Tom Miller. I'll see you later.
John, look, my point about this is I don't want to fight about it.